Hi there, I'm Megan Graham, and this is Megan Graham Beauty at Home. So today I wanted to talk to you about the best hair color for older women. So this may not apply to all of you, but I deal with it on a day-to-day basis at my hair salon in Boston, Massachusetts, and I think it's a really important topic. So I've been a hair colorist for 20 years, and I do my job even when I'm just walking around. I could be at the gym, on the treadmill, and I see someone walk by, and I can't help but look at people and just make them over in my head. And it's not because I'm trying to be critical of them, but it's my job at my work to bring out everybody's inner beauty and make every woman, every person look the best that they can look. So I think what a lot of women do is they choose a hair color when they're 18 and they just keep buying that same color and using the same color and thinking that it works just as well at 60 as when they were 18. But the thing that you really have to remember is that your skin is constantly changing. And what you really want to do is to bring out the absolute best in your skin and to really subdue the flaws. So it doesn't mean that you're trying to look like someone completely different. It just means that you're doing whatever gives you a little bit more of a glow and a little bit more of a healthy look. I have a little dog walking right by me. Come here, Poppy, would you like to say hello? Poppy just wants to say hello, and then she wants to get out of the frame. Anyway, so basically, the color that you had when you were, say, 18 years old is almost always going to be a little bit darker than what works for you when you're 45 years old, 50 years old. Even your skin starts changing at 30 years old. I know it's hard to imagine, but I would say that that's when we really start to notice the signs of aging. First of all, I just want to say there's absolutely nothing wrong with aging, and I'm not trying to devalue anybody that's older. I mean, I'm 43 and I just work with everything that I have, and I always work on taking care of myself and looking my absolute best. So this is really about accentuating your natural beauty and working with what you have. So for me, when I think about the best hair color for older women, I always think that a little bit of softness behooves almost everyone. So for me, when I am in the salon, I find that almost every client looks better with slightly lighter hair. Now, the thing to remember is that when I say slightly lighter, probably not more than 2 levels lighter than what's naturally growing out of their head. So if you're a dark brown, you might just look better as a medium brown or even a light brown. I'm not saying you have to go blonde, because actually that could have the opposite effect, and it could actually make you look older, and it could take away your natural glow. So for me, I find that almost every woman, as she ages, looks better with just a little bit more warmth and a slightly softer color than she had as an 18-year-old. So I do think that there's a lot of pushback, and I see a lot of brunettes that are trying to hang on to super, super dark hair color. But when an older woman that has more mature skin wears darker color, what actually happens is she's bringing all of the flaws forward in her skin. So if there's anything wrong, if you have a blemish, if you have, maybe some pigmentation for the sun or something like that, by putting really dark color against your face, everything looks a little bit worse. It's really interesting. So I oftentimes, like a very, very popular service that I offer is a color correction, where women come in and they have dark hair, and I just bring their hair maybe to a light brown or something like that. And it's so amazing, the compliments that they get, how much better they look just when they walk out of the salon, because they are glowing. Their skin looks like they just applied fresh makeup, but it's really just that the color suits them. So I think something really important to remember as your skin matures a little bit is that bringing a little bit of softness, bringing a little bit of warmth, and also, besides the color, just spending a little bit of extra time to give that moisture back to your hair and that shine. Those are the beautiful things that will work out so well with a hair color. I myself am known for being a very natural hair colorist, so I can't say I'm someone that specializes in, super crazy hair transformations and things like that. A lot of clients that come to me are looking for something that looks like it's growing out of their own head. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you a little of my thoughts, a little of my wisdom on what color works for older women, but my general rule of thumb is that almost every client looks slightly better, lighter instead of darker. The opposite could be true if you're 20 years old, but when you're, over 35, going just a little bit lighter is more gentle on you, and it really just brings some life to your skin tone. So thank you so much for following along, and also thank you so much for bearing with me as I get my sort of like my practice in on YouTube. I have not done YouTube forever, and I think that it's felt a little bit like a first date. So every single day I get a little bit more comfortable talking to you guys, and I really look forward to all of your comments. I look forward to any of your questions. And below my video, if you can hit like and subscribe and just give me any of your comments, I would appreciate that so much. My goal is to reach 1,000 followers, and if you can help me reach that goal, I would be so incredibly excited. I am doing all of this during the coronavirus and just getting my creative juices flowing. So thank you so much, and stay healthy and stay beautiful.